Welcome to East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans. These fans here know how to prepare for a game, and many have been preparing since dawn. A lot of anticipation for this game. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early, and they are ready to get this game underway. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Cowboys will kick it away to get this game going. Returner looking to create better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Michigan State's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Spartans will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready. Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looking to pass. It's Flores. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
That's caught. It's Gordon. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's swarmed by the defense. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Foster. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff in a single back formation. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's second down here. Now here's the toss play. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Running it back. It's Presley. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. So second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Flores. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but lose the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. And the Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
15, Michigan State 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Ball handed off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Foster. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield. First down and 10 now. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, it's Childs. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Running out of time in the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Throws it to the right. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. The Cowboys pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Hands off to the left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And the Cowboys line it up with 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And the call is a quarterback sneak. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Michigan State 3.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Breaking free at the 35. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield while spotted at the 42. And the Spartans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Childs. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. No huddle here for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Foster. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. A chance to get right back in this football game. It's first down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away.
Oklahoma State 22, Michigan State 10.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Flores. Running through the tackle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Looking to pass this time. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Crosses the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
Oklahoma State 22, Michigan State 7.
Bringing it out, it's Presley. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Number 8 hauls it in the end zone.
So they'll try for the two-point conversion using the jumbo formation.
Here we go.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Michigan State 17.
Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Pass not complete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Slides a quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Flores. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Michigan State 17.
Returner decides to field it. And they've got the returner corralled. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Punt over the middle. It's Foster. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Foster. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Spartans come to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Glover. Tackle made after the completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Spartans will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Childs. Catch hauled in here over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. This drive has now reached the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Carter.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Spartans.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The offense will take their first time out of the half and talk strategy here. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Spartans will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Flores. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking for some space. It's Gordon. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Cowboys will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Childs. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Spartans will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And And he'll drop back here on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Carter. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Short completion there. Second down coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Intercepted by Oklahoma State.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Presley. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. And here's the handoff. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a fifth. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. And the Cowboys have first and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Back to pass. It's Flores. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Oklahoma State 44, Michigan State 24.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Foster. And they get him down after the completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Escapes the sack. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. If they can't convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Going to try to use his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Childs. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. He was up second down. And the quarterback dropping back. So it's incomplete. Pass caught, but they ruled him out of bounds. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Glover. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
And that is another first down for the offense.
There's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Oh, it's a reverse. And the defense not fooled there. They stop him for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. QB decides to keep it here.
I like what the offense coordinator's trying to do here to try to keep the defense off balance by mixing up his play calling. But hey, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. They're not fooled at all on this play. Nice.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. going to run it here. Powering through. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Flores. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down. Looking to throw again. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Cowboys. Made the defense look slow that time. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
52, Michigan State, 31.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's Foster. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it for a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Belling. Big gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll slot it down near the 31.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
First and goal, Michigan State.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. For a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And off the deflection, it's caught. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking for some space. It's Gordon.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
Michigan State 38.
Bringing it out, it's Foster. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Glover. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Childs. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
On the play. First down for the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Foster. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
And that is another first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Caught on the outside. It's Marsh. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Now it's 3rd and short and then 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Tight end makes the grab. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
4th down coming up.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Gordon. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And he's got it down there inside the 35. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. And the Cowboys are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Flores. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. He dropped it on the final play. Somehow that's a fitting ending for this offense. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.